Why hello there, my name is Arkthepenguin and... people respecting you. Screw it. After many hours of thinking, I've decided that respect isn't something you need to live, which is exactly why I've chosen to talk about video game opinions that will make some emo 7th grader threaten to assassinate me.
I would just like to start off by saying that there is no such thing as a wrong opinion. That's the whole point of an opinion. Opinions aren't wrong, they're just different. So if you have a different opinion than me or anyone else in the comments, then please be respectful and don't lose your cool. Now with all that said, let's talk about Mario Party 10. Mario Party 10 is far, and when I say far, I mean miles away from being my favorite Mario Party. But I actually have a lot of good memories of playing it with Isaac and Kai. It obviously has a lot of flaws, and when I say a lot of flaws, I mean a lot of flaws. But I can't ignore all the memories I have of sleepovers with Isaac and Kai, where Kai would burst in rage, and Isaac would win every time, and I would do really good until something screws me over. And also, I don't know if this does anything to make my opinion any less controversial, but when I say I like Mario Party 10, I mean I like the coin mode in Mario Party 10. Something else that will definitely grind somebody's gears is that I prefer both Morrowind and Oblivion to Skyrim. I don't dislike Skyrim at all. In fact, it's one of my favorite games of all time, but I find more enjoyment in the 3rd and 4th game. For starters, I think they have better open worlds. Once again, Skyrim's open world is fantastic, and I've had countless hours of enjoyment in it. But there's just something special about Morrowind and Oblivion's. I also prefer the combat in Oblivion to Skyrim. While Skyrim's does feel great, Oblivion allows you to use 2 weapons or 1 two-handed weapon and use a spell at the same time. You see, I'm what most hardcore gamers would call not a hardcore gamer and possibly even cheap. So for all those reasons and a few more, I prefer the Elder Scrolls 3 and 4 to 5.
Oh boy, I can already hear the footsteps of the assassin. Isn't death fun? Well, I'm already 25% of the way to being fully assassinated, so why don't we up that 25% to 50%?
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is the worst game ever made. Yeah, that's all I have to say. It's no secret that I love Pokemon, and my love for Pokemon started with one game. Pokemon X. Kalos games are tragically considered some of the worst Pokemon games to date, and it saddens me. I personally really enjoyed them, and had boatloads of fun. This game kept me entertained constantly. And I also can't ignore that it has my favorite character of all time. Not just video game character, but character of all time, Greninja. Pokemon X is a game I will always love, but I can see why some people don't like it. I've already hinted at this, but I really don't like shooters or MMOs. There are games from both these genres that I love, like Halo, Metroid, Diablo, Splatoon, and Doom. But shooters feel repetitive to me, and I always saw MMOs as just online RPGs with role-playing furries that try to seduce you. And while RPGs are one of, if not my favorite genre, I prefer to play an RPG without introverted teenage boys asking if I'm a girl. As many of you know, Nintendo is my favorite company of all time. Of course, I still adore Xbox and PlayStation, but man, Nintendo just clicks with me. And one of the reasons being all of their amazing consoles. I love them all, including the Wii U. The Wii U is one of my favorite consoles of all time, and it is 110% because of nostalgia. Even as somebody who loves the Wii U, I can absolutely acknowledge that it had, and still has, a bucket full of flaws. How cheap the gamepad feels, how little the gamepad was used, how expensive the gamepad made it, how unspecial some of the games felt, that it was completely outdone by Sony and arguably Microsoft. But the Wii U is what got me into collecting video games. And as I've already stated, I have so many good memories of playing Nintendo Land, Mario Party 10, Pokken Tournament, Smash for Wii U, Super Mario 3D World, and Mario Kart 8. And there are even more amazing games like Pikmin 3, Splatoon, Bayonetta 2, Super Mario Maker, and Hyrule Warriors.
Well, I'm now 99% assassinated, so I think that's a pretty good place to end. As I've said before, there is no such thing as a wrong opinion. Just different opinions. And that's the thing that I love about doing this. Getting to share my own opinions and seeing others, it's such an interesting experience. It's one of my favorite things whenever I get to have a non-aggressive conversation with somebody about our differing opinions. Oh, well, you look at that.